Gentlemen, are you ready to laugh out loud? I can't hear you. Please welcome your MC, Gabe Goldie. Hi everyone, don't mind me, I'm just gonna slide over here, and then I'm gonna slide over here, and then I'm going to press this button. And now we're ready. Hi everyone, how are you doing tonight? That's good. I always interpret woo as meaning good. I welcome. Today's the Stunt-Tacular, which is why there are all these ramps and flaming hoops behind me. You can't see them, but they're there. Let's see, what's been happening? Someone tell me what's been happening, I don't pay attention.
March Madness.
March Madness? That's crazy. Because that's what madness is. What else has been happening? Yep, that's what I thought. Well, you're here, I'm here. In the words of the Beatles, cuckoo-ca-choo. There were some other lyrics in there, but I wasn't paying attention. This is an improv comedy show. You might not be able to tell it because I'm here by myself, just talking. But that's gonna change soon. But first, I need to make sure that you guys know what improv comedy is and how it works. So first, let's raise your hand if you think you could explain improv comedy to us. Yes, you man.
No one else?
Yep, you're the only one.
I just got thrown under the bus, so thank you, everyone. Improv comedy is basically the idea of doing comedy without any planned exercises going on. You usually have the audience's ideas thrown out, and you have to make some kind of plot or story that goes out with this that's funny without ever thinking about it beforehand.
Exactly. Give this man a round of applause. He knows what he's talking about. We're going to get suggestions from you throughout the show, and we'll use these suggestions to inspire scenes that you'll see on stage. And there will be various improv games that add a little bit of architecture, structure to those scenes, and we'll have a grand old time. But first, I need to make sure you guys know how to give suggestions. So throughout the show, I'm going to ask for suggestions. When I do that, I just need you to shout out whatever's on your mind.
Butterfly.
I didn't ask yet. But now I will. Shout out your favorite color. I heard a lot of orange. That's a color, so good job. Valid. And now shout out your favorite place to go eat food. The only one that I heard coherently was Wendy's. I'm okay with that. You know, they're in the right place. 4 for 4, good deal. What am I missing?
The trash can behind Olive Garden, that's the best place to go.
All right. That's enough for me, thank you. So, tonight we're going to see some not death-defying, but sort of death-suggesting, life-inconveniencing stunts are what we're going to see today. But first, we're gonna do one final little warm-up for you guys. Get the energy up, because when there's a lot of energy from you, then the improvisers can bring that. They can use that, bring a lot of energy to the stage. And then things get funnier. And that's what we want. If that's not what you want, keep it to yourself. So we're going to do a little thing called the applause-o-meter. So it goes level 1 to level 5, and we're just going to do different levels of applause. So a level 1 applause, that's sort of, you are at nothing exciting. You have no reason to be clapping, so why are you? Exactly, you aren't. Level 2 applause, that's like your 3-year-old nephew saw a stunt on TV and now he wants to do like a little 3-centimeter hop with his scooter, and you know, it's not cool, but you clap for him a little bit. Go ahead and show me what that looks like. Okay, good. Now level 3, it's 5 years later, that nephew is 8 years old, he's constructed a little ramp out of wood for his bicycle, and he's gonna do it. He's gonna make that little jump. Probably gonna hurt himself, so you're still a little bit hesitant. But, you know, you're more enthusiastic. What does that sound like? All right, number four, you are at one of those big stunt things. Someone's gonna take a motorcycle through a hoop, and there will be flames, and someone's probably gonna catch fire. But also, you didn't pay to get in, so you're watching it from the fence, and you have a very bad angle, but it's still really exciting. That's number 4 applause. And number five, a shark has just jumped through a hoop of flame into the mouth of a whale, who then spits him out, because whales don't eat sharks. And then the shark lands doing a perfect double backflip onto a skateboard that then flings up and lands on Tony Hawk's head. What's that sound like? So we're gonna go through that quickly, and then we're gonna get our players out here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be music playing right now. Yeah! Alright, first up, he's the man who makes motorcycles, but not really. And I should have thought of this beforehand. Tanner Ermstein. She's been spending the last 2 months with penguins. It's Alyssa Pike. She brought us a roll of duct tape today. It's Rachel. He's a man who's a Peterson. It's Marshall Peterson. She has something on her left hand that she didn't have yesterday. It's Allie Tuttle. He ain't been bad, but he's wearing black. It's Josh Taylor. And lastly, the only man daring enough to stand at a slight elevation and then maybe do something is Parker Greenwell.
Hey, we're stunt doubles today.
Oh.
Cool. That was some pretty hardcore parkour, Parker. Jumping off that. Anyway, so, hi players, how you doing?
Doing good.
That's good. Let's move on.
So
What?
impressed by our stunts.
That's true.
I don't think they even clapped for me. Too late.
All right, we're going to get to our first game, but first, something you should know. Before every game starts, there's going to be a magical little phrase called players to the front. When I say that, I need you to give me a level 5 applause to get that get a little bam of energy to get us ready for the game. So for this first game, I need everyone, players to the front. And I need you to line up on the side of the stage for a game called Oxygen Deprivation. That's right, we're getting the vaguely life-inconveniencing stunt started right away. So in this game, we're going to have a scene happening on stage, and we're going to have one person waiting off to the side. But they're not just waiting over there, they're going to have their face in a bowl of water, holding their breath. That's right, someone in our past thought, waterboarding, we should turn that into an improv game. So when Alyssa's out of breath, she's going to raise her hand and going to get tagged out of the scene. And a new scene will begin. But to start off our first scene, let's get a non-geographic location from this half of the audience.
Parking lot. Castle.
Parking lot. Parking lot is your suggestion. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
Sir, I demand you help me put this into my car.
I'm on my break, lady.
But you're wearing a uniform and I demand you help me this moment. I will call your manager. That's what I thought.
What? Oh, those taints of gasoline? Yeah.
No, not my car!
Told you, I was on my break. And you know what my employment job is? Arson! I burn things to the ground!
I'm telling you, man, that Antarctic water is no joke. It is cold in there.
It sure looks like it.
Ah,
Man, it must be so cold you're crying, because, oh, gee, I can see the mascara running down your face. Holy cow!
it was really
Come
hard.
here. Come here, I got you. Oh, it's okay.
The penguins, they made me do it. I just couldn't. They all ganged up on me and they were so cute and I couldn't say no.
I'm sorry. You know what? They're not going to be able to say no to
What?
arson!
Great idea.
I know, right?
Let's take fire to Antarctica.
Yeah, because fire melts ice. It's wonderful. Let me go get my blowtorch.
Oh, I'm telling you, those dogs only learn to drink by example, let me tell you.
Oh yeah? Let's get down to that. Let's start lapping it up.
Yeah, but my tongue is not as long as theirs.
No, that's not like the cubby thing. You know, I've been working on this genetic modification experiment.
Really?
Probably fix that.
Oh, I'd love to have a longer tongue, yeah. Let me go get my extra tongue parts.
That's cool, man.
I just fell off the Niagara Falls and I survived!
We should make a t-shirt out of that.
Yeah! I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. I fell off out of the Niagara Falls and I survived. I wasn't expecting that.
Are you in a barrel?
That would have been a great idea!
Just swan dive off of Niagara?
That's all I did!
That's amazing. I'm gonna go write a blog about that.
Okay.
How come I did a water birth?
Sorry about the mascara, Alyssa.
I mean, I put it on.
Yeah, that's right. It is your fault.
I
That was great. I loved the part where you were all out of breath and wet.
Thanks, Gabe.
Let's move on. This game is called Revolver, and for this I need Allie, Alyssa, Parker, and Marshall, players to the front. All right. In this game, we're going to have 4 scenes happening at once. Not at once. We're going to switch between them. Each pair of people is going to be one scene. And to switch scenes, I will say rotate, and then they'll do this.
Oh,
Yeah!
Exactly.
Sorry, there's water in my ears.
I'd say rotate.
Yes, and that was anyway.
Anyway.
And then this is a different scene happening. So for this, I need 4 suggestions from this half of the audience. First, let's get an occupation.
Dental hygienist.
I'm going dental hygienist. Rotate. Let's get a location that you'd like to go on vacation but you never have. A volcano. And let's get a strange place for a man to sell you shoes. Provo. No, I'm not taking. What? Alley. Your suggestion is alley. And lastly, let's imagine that you're. Yep. Just say something.
Sharks!
Chameleon.
I heard sharks. I heard sharks. Okay, so let's quickly run through and remind us what your suggestions are.
Sharks!
Dental hygienist.
Dental hygienist.
Volcano! Alley!
All right, rotate. There we go. Okay, players, are you ready?
Yes! It's a lot smaller than I expected. Did you give it the injections, doctor?
No, I was about to,
Wow, that was really fast. Now we just put it here in the fish tank and... Oh, it already ate all of the fish.
I think we might need a bigger tank. Or more fish.
Don't worry, I got it.
Rotate.
Okay, scalpel, drill, bigger drill.
Do you know what you're doing?
I was just pulling out tools. I figure we're gonna need them for the mouths.
Yeah. So wait, I thought you were gonna be the one doing the drilling.
Yes.
Wait, is it me?
Stacey, I don't.
Rotate.
Yeah, I'm real sorry we gotta sacrifice you to the lava gods, miss, but the rules is rules.
It's not in my brochure.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to. It's okay, it's
I
okay.
would like to speak to your supervisor, if you don't mind.
You're going to talk to him in just a second.
Hey kid. Hey. Wanna buy some Hot Wheels? Yeah, we got the monster truck kinds. Yeah, we got the Lego kinds. Yeah, we got the wheels that you lose really easy.
But you got the good stuff.
The good stuff.
The good stuff. Oh, you're looking for... I don't want any of this. I know where you go to the Walmart, you won't take the little bag. Those are my Matchbox cars. I want the Hot Wheels.
Okay, well if you want the real Hot Wheels, you gotta follow me. We got a little sewer drain right here. Follow me down in there and I'll get you some good Hot Wheels, let me tell you.
Rotate twice.
Get the bleach, Stacey. There's blood everywhere.
Okay. If you had used the smaller drill.
You know what? You were supposed to be helping me with the surgery, Stacey. This is what's going on. Look, the police are going to be here any minute. And they're going to want some kind of an explanation. And if you don't help me get all of this blood up, I'm going to say it was entirely your fault and I was at lunch.
Susan, that's not what happened. If you look at the security tape.
You're not going to play the security tape on me. I'm going to burn it right now.
No.
Rotate backwards.
Wait, where was I?
Well, the shot got all of my limbs.
Look at this way. You're closer to being a mermaid than anyone has ever been.
It's true. If you find
shark, and then we can graft it onto my legs.
Rotate 3 times.
So you're telling me, if I got 3 of my friends to buy Hot Wheels, and they get 3 of them, I can get my Hot Wheels for free?
Absolutely. In fact, we need 3 more of your friends, because that alligator over there, it ain't the Hot Wheels that I was going to sell to you.
You know, that makes sense to me.
So if we get your friends, we can wrestle it down.
Okay, on one condition.
Now, what's your condition?
I want a real car. I know I'm only 8, and my voice sounds like this. I want a real car.
Yeah.
Rotate twice.
Thanks, officer.
If you hadn't burned that security tape, I could have blamed this all on you. And I would be out there smelling the sweet, bleached floors of our hospital place.
Right, because that's where dentistry happens.
Rotate.
Alright, so I'm just gonna say the prayer real fast. You just be good. Love of God, we want you not to blow up on us and good crops and It hurts so bad!
No! My hands, they got tied by the lava, yes! Now we can fight it, what?
I'm immune to lava.
My goodness. If only more parents would vaccinate their children, we would have more people immune to lava. All right, let's move on. Our next game, I need Josh, Tanner, Rachel, and Allie, players to the front. This game is called Weekend at Bernie's. So to start us off, it's going to be a scene. It's going to be kind of a short scene, and then we're going to do it again. I'm leaving some details out, but I'll fill you in later. So to start, let's get the job that your grandma had when she was your age.
Secretary.
Minor.
Mom.
Firefighter. Firefighter is your suggestion. Players, are you done hiking up your pants? Okay. Are you ready?
Yes. You need help with stuff to your car, eh? Well, have you ever considered becoming a volunteer firefighter?
You know, the thought had occurred to me. I am a firefighter full-time, but I could volunteer. It's a good idea.
Wait, you're a full-time firefighter?
Oh, for sure. I'm on the clock right now, Sonny.
Right! The jig is up! You got me! I'm the Amityville Arson! I've never been able to pronounce our town's name!
Yes, I know!
Get that hose out of my face! Oh, you brought friends!
That's right!
Oh, no!
Firemen aren't just men anymore!
That's right, and I recognize you!
Ah!
He burned my car just like an hour ago. You guys are doing great. You're so gonna get a promotion.
Well, well, you're all about to get promoted to the sky because I've placed a bomb somewhere in this abandoned building.
Is it in the hose?
Oh, dang it.
All right. So, now to fill in that detail I left out, I want our players to line up here, and now you, the audience, get to vote on who gets killed. So, we've got... We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Shout out the one that you don't want to see in the scene anymore. I heard a whole lot of 4, so Tanner, you're dead. All right. Now we're going to see the scene exactly the same way, despite the deadness of our Tanner. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Players, are you ready?
Yes!
How you doing?
Good.
Do you need help to carry that?
Oh, by carry that thing, do you mean volunteer as a firefighter? Yes, I could do that.
Right, the smoking in my brain. Yeah, being a volunteer firefighter, it'd be a good thing.
Yeah. Hose!
You got me!
That's right, and I brought backup.
That's me. And arsonist, I could never pronounce it.
Yeah, I hope my buddy ties you up in a second.
I'm so proud of you for catching the arsonist. You're gonna get a promotion. Really? You won't. Sorry, you get dentistry.
So, have you hidden any bombs around? Yes! I found this one.
All right.
Sprinkle less.
Time to do it again. We've got 1, 2, and 3. Shout out the number. There's a whole lot of 1. All right. Now that we're down 1 Taylor,
You got it. You got it.
I'll give you a moment.
Use your hands. Yeah.
Use your hands.
Players, are you ready?
Yes! Hey. Have you ever thought about being a volunteer firefighter? This is a completely random question. Well, I volunteer I work. Volunteering is fun. You've caught me. Yeah, I did. Here's a hose. You caught me. You realized I'm the... Yes, and I brought backup. I am the backup. Yep. No, sir. What? I love promotions. I've hidden bombs and you'll never find them. I found it in the hose.
All right. So, time for our last round of voting. For this one, we're going to vote with applause-o-meter. When I put my hand over the person you want out of the scene, you clap. Yeah, anyway. So, get ready. Ooh, that's close. One more time. Allie, you're quite someone. All right, now we're going to see the scene one last time,
With the short one.
exactly the way it was the first time. Rachel.
Yes. I'm a memento.
Right? I'll just blow the whistle now. You can start when you're ready.
Look at me just casually smoking. Gentleman behind me. You look like someone promoting volunteer firefighting. I am a full-time firefighter. Trust! You know that I'm an arsonist! Yes! And I'm a host! And backup! Oh, I really hope I get a promotion. I've hidden moms and you'll never find them. There's one right here.
I like how Allie just sort of wasn't there anymore.
So much taller than me.
Okay. For the next game, I need Alyssa and Marshall, players to the front. But I need not only them, I need 3 audience volunteers to join us on stage. Go ahead and raise your hand. Yes, you guy, that girl, and that person way in the back. Come up on stage. All right, this game is called Human Props. For this one, we're doing another scene. Who would have guessed it? And we're up in the production value a little bit. What is going on? We're up in the production value a little bit. We're adding actual physical props to this scene. But those physical props just happen to be living humans. And so throughout the scene, they're going to have to become whatever props our players need. So, let's get a little demonstration.
What do you guys want to do?
Just down here.
You got it.
We're ready.
Demo.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you know, if we're gonna play tennis, we probably need some tennis rackets.
Oh, that's right. I've got mine right here.
I can't seem to find
my
mine.
wonderful
Here it is.
tennis racket.
Go ahead and serve the ball to me.
Yes, the ball. Where? All right, up she goes. Ugh!
Okay.
All right, round of applause for our audience volunteers. Okay, now to start off the real scene, let's get the name of a fictional place that hasn't been made up of before. What?
Drug dealership.
Diabetes lane.
I heard razzmatazz or something, so your suggestion is raspberry. Players, take that as you will. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna make the best raspberry shake they've ever had in Alabama.
I'm so excited. I've got my apron on. I'm ready to go. Stay straight. I got my apron on. I'm ready to go.
I want to have an apron, but I'm wearing a red shirt, so I don't need one.
That's right.
You know, I thought I had my hand on a blender, but I guess I misplaced it. There it is.
And I've got this box of, where's that box of raspberries?
If you don't open
Come in here. Okay, let's just pour some on in here.
Actually, just nice hey, Matt. Okay,
I think we need some ice.
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 I've got an ice crusher around here somewhere. Where's the?
Well, I have a really big block, so we need the crusher.
Yeah, the crusher. Here's the crusher.
Just hit it a couple times. Perfect, you just need a piece.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, we got it. All right, now let's turn it on.
You know, Johnny,
Don't really vibrate more than this.
I'm not sure it's funny enough to win the competition. I think we need something more. You know, our whole future rests on this competition. I think we need to add some bananas or something, man. Gotta take it to the next level.
Look at banana tree, I'll climb it. I got some bananas right here.
Perfect!
I didn't know I grew a banana tree in our
It's a magical banana tree.
It's gone!
Magical bananas!
Well, in the cupboard over there, I think you have a knife.
Oh, there it is.
There's the cupboard. Where's the knife? Quick, get the knife! In the cupboard!
I got it! I got it!
Okay, here's where's the banana go?
The banana's gone!
No, oh, I got it. All right, go ahead, cut it. I had to yell! All right, here we go. Banana raspberry. It's genius.
It is genius, Johnny. It is genius. There's just one
What?
problem.
What?
Only one of us can take credit for this accomplishment. Fortunately,
Where'd my gun go?
Where's my gun? Little do you know, I swapped yours out for the magic bananas.
Oh no!
All right, great job, audience volunteers. I loved the extremely wheezy blender. Let's move on. For this next game, I need all of our players to the front. I need Tanner, right? I need someone to leave.
Yeah, oh,
We've
is
been
this-
practicing with Tanner, but yes.
Yeah, okay.
Get out!
Bye, Tanner!
All right, you are in for a treat. This is a prototype game. This is the first time we're performing it in a show. It's called Feudin Families for copyright reasons. He said after the game of Weekend at Bernie's. So in this game, we've sort of got a family feud situation game show set up, but the host, who is Tanner, does not know what the families are, and each side is a family that's a different theme, be they an actual fictional family or a group of historical people who are all involved in the same thing, something like that.
The handlers.
Ha-ha! How funny! Who said that? From this half of the audience, let's get a fictional family or a group of fictional characters.
The Robinsons.
Say that again. Someone said something over here.
The Simpsons.
Yeah, the Addams Family. I like that. Rachel, you're making a face that looks like you've never seen the Addams Family.
You're correct.
Okay. Explain it to her. And from this half of the audience, let's get a group of historical people or a historical family.
Sopranos. Founding fathers.
Yeah, the founding fathers, whichever fathers you'd like to. as long as they were founding ones. Okay, so we've got the Addams family and the founding fathers over here. Tanner will have to guess those correctly by doing Steve Harvey things. So let's call him back in here on the count of 3. Just shout Tanner, 1, 2, 3. There he is. So, sound guy, are you ready?
Yes, but the microphone wasn't. Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
There we go, that's all 3 sounds. Players, are you ready?
Yeah!
And boy, howdy, if we got a matchup for you. We got the Jones family and the Smith family duking it out for their share of $20. All right, well, let's get one member from each family up first. Come on down.
Yeah, you go.
Hi.
Okay, all right, so we surveyed a bunch of people, and I'm just going to stay over here on this side of the stage for no particular reason. I don't care if I'm off my mark. We surveyed 100 people. Name something you do when you wake up in the morning.
Shoot them kids with the red coats.
Gang violence! Oh, it's up there! Honestly, that thing freaked me out so much, I can't remember.
Yeah,
but it's okay, all right, well, we'll move on to, all right. Now,
Hey.
name me something you do when you wake up in the morning.
Fight with this dude, like, all the time. Like, every morning I wake up and I'm like, man, that guy sucks!
More violence! Oh, I'm sorry.
Nobody
That's
ever
bad.
understands.
Let's give you another chance. Okay, all right, you.
Yeah.
Name me something you do when you wake up in the morning.
I mean, I thought about saying fight him, but obviously that's not going to work. I brush my quills. They look beautiful. Ready to write.
Whatever, you do half the writing I do.
Okay.
Tell it like it is, man.
But no one's going to
All right, you can't get along. I'm going over to the others. I'm going over to the other team.
Like Liberty Man.
Name me something you do when you wake up in the morning. Let's get this over with.
Look through a human anatomy textbook. I like to focus on the bodiless pages.
Creepy homework! Hey! That means you steal the points! Let's get 2 more people down here. Come on down. All right, okay, yeah, music should have played, but that's why the prize money's $20! You're too late! Maybe something you wish you had with you when you found out you were an adopted child!
Literally any possessions. Nothing.
You need to be more specific!
All right, fine. Dueling pistols?
What's the thing you wish you had? What's the thing you wish you had when you was 5 years old and you found out you was adopted?
I mean, I could use North Farm workers. I mean, it's wrong, but what you gonna do?
We have talked about this so many times.
Yeah, shut up, man!
Every time.
No, you don't.
You know, you're a creepy spider, but at least you don't endorse slavery. All right, what's the thing you wish you found out when you was adopted? In all my days of hosting this game show, I have never heard a more eloquent, more poignant answer. Is it up there?
Tanner, do you know who the families are?
So we've got the Addams family and the founding fathers.
One more game, and then we've got an intermission. That'll be roughly 5 to 7 minutes. I'll probably shout out a time before it happens. During that intermission, I suggest that you relocate slightly closer to the stage for reasons that will become apparent during the intermission. I'll give you a clue. It starts with M and ends with Ouse traps. Haha. Anyway, for this game, for our last game of this half, I need Josh, Rachel, and Alyssa, players to the front. All right, we're delving right back into the realm of vaguely life inconvenience in games with this game, which is called Don't Make Me Laugh Out Loud. Now, we are an improv comedy group, but sometimes for this game we take away that comedy section of that title and we're just going to do improv. Our players are going to try to do a straight scene, so things that aren't funny. However, if you laugh, and I'm talking real laugh, not, if you fake laugh, I'll know. If the audience laughs, then whoever caused the audience to laugh gets a marshmallow shoved in his or her face. And then they'll have a face full of marshmallows. It'll be great. So to start us off, let's get from the back half of the audience, sort of this way and back. What's a location, a setting for a very sad movie that has lots of blue colors?
Cabin. Oh, Titanic.
Cabin. I heard cabin.
Dark.
Yeah, your suggestion is cabin. Marshmallow holders, are you ready?
Yes!
Players, are you ready?
Yes! I'm so glad you invited me up to Canada.
Well, it's my pleasure. Seeing as how everybody in the club makes fun of me all the time, I thought you could appreciate the rich culture.
Right, so far we've stayed in this cabin.
That's the richness of the culture. We're not America, I apologize.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't gone to see the Avengers or done anything outside because it's freaking cold.
But I brought you to one of the most prime spots, because just outside our window, there would be polar bears.
I just saw
Oh!
a polar bear. I'm not a polar bear.
You're not a polar bear?
No, I just
You're
saw
so
it
covered in
outside.
snow, I was mistaken.
And if you're not Canadian, it's hard to distinguish.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
We learn it in first grade. It's important for safety.
Well, listen. We got like 6 polar bears outside. I don't think we're getting out of this cabin anytime this week.
Oh, but don't you remember your lessons from grade 2?
But listen, they only do like one-on-one polar bears. There's 6 out there, right?
Then carry our dangerous ones much better.
Right, well, you guys are unhelpful, so I'm gonna dig our way out.
Hey,
How
man,
we get to the polar
polar bears take serious offense to shovels, man. You can't just be using shovels. Want to get us all killed? Oh.
You know what, yeah. I'd rather die than live up here in this cabin with you lot.
Good news for you. I have secret plans for bringing you to this cabin.
I didn't hear a word of that.
I think we're plans! You think she just invited you to her extremely isolated cabin in the woods, like, not for murder?
I thought it because you liked me.